Hi, everybody. I forgot I could talk. I was just going to keep typing stuff. Hi, Mom. Hi, Katie. Hello, Brent. Give you a little wave, too. Check that out. It's 7:30. We'll give this a couple minutes. See if anybody wants to listen to me cry. Hi, Mom. Hi, Katie. Okay. Well, we're at 4. Hey, Brent. Four people. Should I just end it? This is it. Oh, King Karth. Kindwin is here. We're doing well. I'm waving at people as they come in. Very friendly. Social distancing. Mark is here too. I'll believe it when I see it, Mark. Kindwin, thank you for the nice wave. Who's Mark? Mark's Work Warehouse? Oh, your roommate, Mark. Hey, Mark. Oh, look at this. We have people joining. Give you a wave. Waving at everybody because I just learned about it. Banana. Got little fluffs on my toque. Do I even need to wear a toque inside? Why not? Here we are. Hello, Kathleen. We're at 8 people. Should we wait till we get to 10? I also put this public on my Bookworm Instagram thing to say, hey, yo, come watch this. So we'll give it a couple minutes. This is the plan for tonight. You guys get a sneak peek. I'm going to read 3 brand new poems that I literally just finished writing. You never need to wear a toque if it's not covering your ears. That's an attack. That's bullying. And social distancing would say, be kind. So take that to heart, please, Amelia. I am going to read, I'm going to read 3 brand new poems that I just finished writing, 3 older poems I haven't written in a while, and a little bit of prose. And we'll see how that goes. Also shaved off most of my beard unintentionally. So you guys get a sneak peek at this face, which I don't really love, but we'll grow it back. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we're at 9 people. Crystal's here. Boom, 10 people. Wonderful. Okay. Should I just start reading? Should I just do this? Let's check it out. Don't you dare say that, Kindwin. Do not join in and encourage her. Hello, Erica. Finally. I assume your better half, Paul, is with you. Much better half, I should clarify. Crystal, I like the smile. Okay, I'm gonna start reading. I think might as well. Who gives a guff? We're at 11 people, 11 friends, close friends. TMI, Erica. I didn't really ask for your whole life story. I assume that's for Kindwin. Do not do that, Amelia. That's rude. I am your best friend. Okay, here we go. We're going to read stuff. How's that sound? Okay, I'm going to start with, let me think. Should I start with the new stuff? Yeah, let's start with the new stuff. Let's do that. It's fun. Okay, so the very first poem I'm going to wave at people as they join because check this out, social media. Okay, the very first poem I'm going to read, don't attack me like that, Liz, is the poem that I wrote by taking all of, how am I going to say this? Hello, Carrie. So I asked, about a week ago, I asked people for what they miss most and what they miss least about pre-quarantine life. And I flipped those things. And this is a poem using all of your wonderful freakazoid suggestions. So here we go. Oh, hi, Shin. This doesn't have a name yet. At least I haven't seen my husband in a while. Thank God. That's a plus of this all. I wish I had that putrid yawn of a subway ghoul bum rushing my personal space to remind myself why I love this city so much. Thank God I do not need to sit next to my favorite coworker all day and casually stare at them until they finally take their headphones off and ask me what I want. It is the worst part of my job. I can't believe they worked that into my contract. I've kicked my excessive hugging addiction to the curb. No more physical warmth from another human. That's what this Snuggie I bought on Amazon is for. I also don't feel the need to ever leave the city anymore. This quarantine is like a giant spiritual full body nicotine patch, unfucking up my life. Last year was shit, and I was going to finally turn shit around this year. And it is so much easier to do when I cannot leave my house or feel terrified about going to buy groceries. Thank the heavens I maxed out my credit card right before the entire earth got sick. Otherwise, I could just order supplies online. I'd be so pissed about that right now. I am so blessed that is not an option for me. I should start a TikTok account to document how happy I am. I feel like I might just start cheering in my living room because I haven't been alone for 2 months and my roommate sucks and this is the best. I always wondered how tense eating breakfast could be, and this is really helping my research. What a great thing for me. I am so lucky is something I think about a lot. I always thought I would miss the pigeons, but I do not. I didn't take photos of them on the ledge of the window next to my desk at the office. I haven't filmed them and given them names and jobs and backstories. I didn't get emotional the day I saw their eggs hatch or when I thought the parents weren't coming back that one time. I wasn't totally shell-shocked when I realized that their nest was basically just made out of garbage and their own shit. I don't wonder how they are and sketch them while listening to sad music. I am glad I don't feel like I'm not growing or learning stuff. I hated that general, vibe. I'm glad I am getting better with my words. I wish people were around to play pranks on me, to lie at me. I feel fine with all the light friendships drifting away in the diseased breeze. I'm glad I can't hear you at our favorite bar and that I'm not nodding and smiling over the very loud music because I just like the way your face moves when you're telling a story. I'm glad I can't go for a stroll on the weekend morning to grab freshly baked croissants with you and eat them in the park. Thank fuck I'm not worried about certain specific friends right now because their immune systems are fragile like moth wings. In these uncertain times, I am positive this will all be over soon. Boom. Uh-oh. That's my son's toys. I hit the wrong button. Peep that art. So that's the first poem that you all helped me write, and I appreciate all those radical tips. Okay, next poem I'm going to read is called As Well. Hold on, I have a question. It says, what's this about? Okay, Erica, I'm just looking for a block button. Let me find that. Okay, so this next poem is called As Well, and it is, how dare you, Amelia? It is written, the story of this is that I wanted to write a song about Henrik, and I wanted to do so using only stuff that he says and specific mannerisms that he does. And one of my favorite things that he says is as well. It sounds so smart and so cute with his tiny little voice. So this poem is called As Well. I made note of everything he said over the course of a day. I love you as well. Can you build this train track for me as well? What kind of train is that? A steam engine? What's a Steven engine? It's a steam engine? There's lots of derailments and I knocked over the bridge as well. Can you build me a different train track as well? I know it took you an hour as well, but it's fine. It's okay, Dada. I have an idea as well. You can just watch this train video with me as well. I can pet you on the shoulder as well. Is that so funny, Dada? Am I so silly as well? He held my hand the entire time I was working on my laptop next to him as well. Want to play catch with me as well? Want to play catch me if you can as well? As soon as I start to run away, I'll get too excited to be caught, so I'll just turn around and run back at you and hug you around the legs as well. Can you tickle me, Dada? I know you don't really want to wrestle if you're wearing your glasses, so can you take those off as well? No reason, I just do it, okay? I got you as well. Put your hands down for a little minute. I got you again as well. Red as well, blue as well. Want to play hide and seek? I'll count to 10, Sippy Sippy, then I'll come find you. Are you looking for me? No, you find me as well. Yes, I'm still standing at the same spot at the coffee table, but I've covered my eyes as well. You'll never guess where I am, and if you yell surprise, but I yell surprise within seconds of you, it will count as me saying it and not you. I said that as well. I don't want to eat lunch, and can I have seconds as well? No, I don't want to go to the bathroom, but I will, and I will go, and I will deny it means you were right as well. I will tell you I understand I shouldn't pour water on the ground during my bath, and I will flood it as well. I am not tired, and I will throw everything on the ground and yell, I'm going to smash you, and fall asleep sweaty as hell as well, within minutes as well. Thanks for turning my starlights on and telling me a once upon a time as well. I miss you already as well. Good night, and is it awake time as well? That's that. That is that poem. The backstory about pigeons, that is something that Kathleen, who's part of this, is obsessed with. The pigeons outside of the window at work. So that is my poem using all Henrik lines. Okay. This is the final new poem that I wrote. And it is called The Argument for Sasquatch as an Interdimensional Entity. And I heard that on a ghost show today. And this poem has nothing to do with that. I just thought that was a really cool line. So this is a brand new poem. Again, you're hearing all of these for the first time, reading them out loud for the first time to anyone. You are famer. So this one is a new poem, last of the new poems. Then I'm going to read a little bit of prose, and then I'll read some old stuff. And we're going to say, peace out, I love you. Here we go. In this scenario, we're going to make it. The fires have been put out. In this scenario, it's hot, but early July hot, not Dante's Inferno wet t-shirt hot. In this scenario, we're all sleeping fine, and backs don't hurt, and eyeballs don't zone out windows. In this scenario, I am haunted on the inside, too. In this scenario, my outer goth and my inner hermit are locked in a Mad Maxian 69. This is the best kind of hard it's ever been. In this scenario, we don't need to lie on the floor to ease the pain or have booze dropped off like a ransom note. In this scenario, we smoke weed for fun and not to dull. The knife is far too sharp in this scenario and can leave you needing stitches if you're within 6 feet of it. In this scenario, we're brave enough to wear white t-shirts or not wear hats. We've never lied about our height or weight or diet or general level of fitness in this scenario. Yes, and we're fine with how we look and sound and walk and dress and sweat and cry and laugh and sleep in this scenario. I saw all my favorite artists live before they died of a disease, an addiction, a killing themselves in this scenario. In this scenario, that last part doesn't sound like I made these strangers' deaths about me and my idiot slug needs. In another possible scenario, I didn't need to make a joke about that to feel comfortable. In this scenario, our neighbors have never made a peep through the walls. I've never experienced heartache or break or burn. In this scenario, none of our loved ones have ever had track marks or gone through withdrawal. And therapy is free, and personal days aren't embarrassing to ask for at work. In this scenario, everything works out the way you want it to. And the concerts start on time and finish by 11 p.m. And there's a vaccine for hangovers and a stretch that cures grief. And your kid has never felt scared. And you've always felt safe, like your aura is the color of a kryptonite lock or the shape of a Rottweiler or smells like the honey killer bees make. And we don't have to make up fantasy worlds. So that is that last new poem. How's that? Now I'm going to do, what should I do? I'm going to read you some prose. This is something from a book I've been working on, and some of you may have heard it, and it's about a kid who, when they turned, since the time they were 3, they've had a full-length beard. And it is, this is a section from that book. Teenage Jesus in cut-off denim shorts swims awkwardly through the glassy water of the river. The fire hose with the big knot on the bottom slow dances, dangling from the muscular bicep of an old tree branch jutting like a high dive board over the water. The undulating wake from his jackknife moves like a rippling, ever-expanding force field around him. Teenage Jesus looks back at the smooth rock slope next to the narrow creek. Kids from the small town would pronounce it crick. where his faded black t-shirt is neatly folded next to his sneakers. Under them is a plush patch of buzz-cut short moss. This is the same dull color as those mid-length army jackets with the German flag on the sleeve that everybody has. His wallet, cell phone, and keys are stacked in that order on top of his shirt in a pyramid of modern comforts. One have to wonder if this is what the ancient aliens, the Mayans, the Egyptians had in mind when they were assembling their stairways to the gods. His socks are balled up inside his sneakers, left sock and left shoe, right sock and right. The idea of accidentally putting on the wrong sweaty sock on the wrong sweaty foot makes his skin crawl, and he has no idea why and assumes that such an aversion is universal and it's fine. Teenage Jesus keeps his shorts on to swim because the last time he was here, he found 3 or 4 leeches on his legs. He can't remember exactly how many there were because he was too busy freaking out to take a proper inventory. One of the offenders may have actually just been a small piece of bark. It was probably just a small piece of bark. No one will ever know if it was a small piece of bark. He's worried that he just got lucky last time and that if he didn't wear the shorts this time, he'd find one attached to his dick and he'd have a total nervous breakdown in the middle of the woods on the outskirts of the city. He thinks that he'd, at the very least, see said dick leech, faint, and hit his head against a rock, his skull exploding like a bullshit piñata. Neuroses and brightly colored wax paper twisted at both ends, scattering across the underbrush, deer skipping over them like Sunday morning joggers avoiding Saturday night puke. In the middle of the river, though, teenage Jesus feels pretty good. He flattens out, face to the sky, and lets science make him feel like an astronaut. Let the algae be his wings. Let the distance between his back and the riverbed be forever. Let the sun stare until its vision blurs and it looks sad or blind or bored. There was an intermittent physical pulsing sound coming from the land. Teenage Jesus turned his head to the right and let that half of his face sink below the water to let his left ear focus. It was his phone. He had put it on silent but forgot to shut the vibrating function off, and now it was ruining the moment. He sighed with displeasure and barrel rolled onto his stomach, letting his arms hang like submerged stalagmites as his slouch popped up out of the water, half Loch Ness Monster, half dead body. When his lungs finally tapped out, he brought his head up and began to swim for the shore. His phone was now having a full-fledged tantrum and had shaken itself free of the rest of the pile. Teenage Jesus hauled his dripping, lanky frame out of the water, palms pressed into the dirt of the shore. Considering how much hair he had on his head, mane hanging past his shoulder, beard grasping at his nipples, his body was surprisingly smooth. Puberty works in mysterious ways. He dried and cleaned his hands on one of his socks, then picked up his phone to see whom he should be irritated with. Mom. His eyes rolled like frustrated acrobats, and he slid his thumb across the screen of his phone to bring her back. That's that one. You're welcome for putting the term dick leech into your brains. So yeah, that's part of a novel, and we're going to see how that turns out. But let me know if you like that part, because I'm not great at writing fiction, and so it'd be nice, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, now I'm going to read you 3 older poems, and yeah, I hope you're all having a nice time. My name is Spencer. I am 6'4", and I've lost 10 pounds since a quarantine started, and I feel like I look like the dude in The Machinist. Okay, this is a poem. Oops, I'm going to put this right here. How's that work? Boom. Okay, this is a poem called If I Ever Disappear, and it's about if I ever created a 1-800 number. Hi. Welcome to the midlife crisis help phone line / sex party chat. Toronto's most erotically depressing 1-800 number. When you're ready to begin, please press pound to exhale violently. Press 1 if you'd like to be an expert at something, but don't want to practice anything until you're actually good at it. I wish I played guitar. I wish I played piano. I wish I spoke 10 different languages. I wish I could break dance. I wish I had a black belt in judo. None of it. Press 2 if you think your crooked teeth give you character but are worried they'll continue moshing and eventually puncture your skull like a geeky narwhal or turn you into an ugly cartoon. Press 2 if you're worried that one day you'll go from quirky to meth head and you think about French kissing people and how their tongue would recoil in horror when it rubs up against the minefield in your mouth. Press 3 if you love it when life simultaneously syncs up with the music in your headphones and you head nod accordingly. And you start picturing a music video. But when you try to have sex while music is playing in the background, you try too hard to match the rhythm, and you do not really have any rhythm, and so you get distracted and it kills your buzz, and you and your partner get into a sad argument that revolves around your feelings of self-worth. Press 4 if you regret never having really long hair that you can like part in the middle and then you have both ends hang down in braids before you went bald. I mean, before I started shaving my head for no reason, just because I felt like it and I'm still young and cool and attractive. Press 5 if you've ever woken up crying. Press 6 if you think you would, given the chance, choose to live forever so that you can see what life is like 500 years from now, and space and aliens and robots and advancements in technology. Now press 7 when you realize that means all of your loved ones are gonna die, and how the thought of your significant others growing older without you turns your inside into a mom losing sight of her toddler in a crowded mall. Press 8 to be connected with other people in your area, hot singles, your age, who don't think that they have their shit together, but who you think are on totally the right track. These bonding experiences may be recorded for training purposes. Press 9 if waking up is stressful. If the clouds passing over you look like a friend tapping their watch as you arrive late for something. A movie, dinner, when they really needed you and you don't realize it. Continue pressing 9 to offer a guilty smile that does nothing to mend their feelings. To you, it's just that you should have left the house 5 minutes earlier, but you were busy dicking around with your phone. To them, it's a sense of underappreciation or under-reciprocated friendship that can hollow bones and make your teeth wince. Press 9 repeatedly as fast as you can. Pretend you're playing Street Fighter and you fucking suck at it. Finger tapping frantically. Your finger is that girl whose dangling foot bobs wildly when she crosses her legs. Keep doing that. Do it as a distraction. Pair it with blurred vision as you think about your life choices and mistakes and missed opportunities. Press 9 as much as you want, but know by this point you are just pressing 9 for yourself. Press 0 if you'd like to have these options repeated, or have more options, or keep grasping, keep dropping your feelings on the ground. A bread trail, seeking to lead like-minded individuals into a handshake hug. Press 0 to reboot the system. Press 0 if your brain shuts down after being in most social situations for too long. Press 0 if you have X amount of pre-programmed responses, a finite amount of ringtones to use as conversation pieces. And when you run out, you do not know what to do. You feel lost, you get tired, you get sad, you get quiet. Press 0 for a service inspection. Press 0 for a software update to your personality. Press 0 with the precision of a metronome so that the pulsing mimics a heartbeat. Mash all of the buttons if you wish this was not so relevant, or feel free to hang up and explode. So that is that poem. What poem is this? Okay, 2 more poems. Thank you for mashing. My name is Spencer Butt. My main fears are heights, and that if I ever saw Bigfoot, I'd be too scared to try to make friends with it, and I would just run in the opposite direction. Biggest fears. This poem is called Fast Fold. I'm envious of it all, the relaxed attitudes, good sleeps, you look nice in clothes, I look nice in the dark. I don't even look that nice in the dark. I look nice with your eyes closed. I'm envious of the haircuts, the beards, the timing, the foresight, the laissez-faire, deep breaths, the achievements, the natural confidence. I'm envious of the money, the food, the flexibility, and the muscle tone, the jobs, the freedoms, the structure, support, and stability. I'm envious of the dead, people who live for today, people who plan for tomorrow, people who haven't already peaked, the warmth, the chill that reminds you of the warmth, the grip, the Velcro, sure-footedness. I'm envious of the painless, the comfort, the focus, the nothingness, the bright light, the adrenaline, the rush, and the silence. I'm envious, and I will be, for good, for better, or for worse, the long haul, the road trip, the always, the end. This is the last poem. And it is written, I feel like it's timely right now, seeing as nobody can go see each other in real life. This poem is called Firewalls, and it was written using only actual subject headers, like headlines from Toronto Misconnections. So maybe you're gonna see yourself in here. I don't know. See how much you post on that site, you freaks. So this is the last poem, I guess, and we'll see how it goes. Do you ever wonder if a guy misses you? Value Village Queen. You jumping into store from elevator in First Canadian Place, elevator at drugstore, Midland and Finch, when a guy thinking of you, shared parenting. Oh man. Are you Filipino? Hey Sparky, was that you? Asian guy, winners, Calvin Klein thongs. What kind of woman I'm looking for? Big stacks, black women at Walmart. You work at Arby's in the Eaton Center, McDonald's, Bayview/Eglinton, Yvonne or Yvette from Burger King, Starbucks, rainy afternoon, Israeli triathlon swim practice. I amputated part of my right middle finger at a bar in EY. You live in my building. Indian medicine shows should come with mittens. Your Norwegian red-headed Santa might grant you a wish. Do you ever wonder why her? Why now? Two-piece in a pod, westbound Queen streetcar in the early morning? I still miss you. Okay, you win. Pretty woman down the street. I laughed at you last night. Chuck E. Cheese don't open. Woody, Saturday night, you were touching my ass. If you can read this, you found a wireless connection. To all the beautiful women I saw downtown today, tall, blonde, legs like a mountain, nerdy guy in Little Italy, what was I thinking? Snow in the village. I always wish I was someone's misconnection. Hey, Snuggles, it's me. You're my professor and I can't stop. I'm your boss, but it's not awkward. Rainy nights and where are you? Rainy nights and where are you? I miss fisting you. To the man, I made the wrong choice. Where are you, my Pakistani sweetheart? My Aunt Flo came to visit. You fell asleep, I laughed. Don't think twice, it's alright. It's time to move along. You were panhandling. Taco Bell, Friday night, Britannia/Credit View. Sexy cougar in the Upper Canada Mall. To the good Lord, juicy, pink, beautiful TV. Damn it, has anyone missed me? Old pervert on the college streetcar? Croatian Zorro at Woody's? I got a haircut and you stole my heart on the lakeshore, attractive girl with cheese. Oh, sweet one, I gave you Gatorade. Screamers, pizza employee, W/long hair, listening to metal music, looking and looking and looking. I like you way too much, young lady in black stockings who got off at Christie. You Price Choppers model. I seen you at Starbucks. We should have got married. Still skips a beat. You even still. To the girl who was grinding and spanking me at the wing show. You won the dance contest. Two girls making out on a subway, surreal but nice. You again. Let's do this. You and I need to talk. Computer says no. So that's a love poem written using only Toronto Misconnection headlines. It has been a pretty long time. It's already 7:58. So I think that's probably pretty good. I don't want to read everything all at once, right? And maybe we can do this again and we can hang out again. Would that be fun? I hope so. I hope that we're all best friends now. Let me just check these questions quickly, see what people are asking. What's in the glass? It's water. What was the ghost show? It's called Paranormal Caught on Camera. And new people must know what you're doing right now. I don't really know what that means, Liz, but thank you for that instruction. Say another one. You want me to say one more? I say one more. Okay, I'll do one more. One more. Let me pick one out of this book. Hey, guess what? If you're bored, go to Chapters online, not in real life, or else you'll get COVID-69 and die. So you should go online and buy that. I'll read one more poem, and then that's it. How does that sound? Let's just read something out of this. You want me to read the mom poem? Is that what that means, Amelia? Yeah, I was just looking at that, actually. Yeah, you did buy it at the release party. You're OG, my best buddy, soulmate, sister from another mister, Chris. Okay, I'm going to read this poem that I read last time because it was the first one that someone called out. So this is for my mom, and there's a copy in Oakland at Todd's place. Bless you so much, Nadine and Todd. Okay, so this is called Be Good, Have Fun, and it's for my mom. Ashley, you are hella fucking late, and I'm furious. I'm furious. I'll FaceTime with you and Adam after, and you can make it up to me. Okay, so this is, she's for sure already crying. Yeah. So, again, to recap, my name is Spencer Budd, 6'4", losing weight. I found out the Cheesecake Factory delivers to my apartment, but only cheesecake, so half blessing, half curse. What else? Yeah, biggest fear is seeing Bigfoot and being too afraid to try to contact it. So this is a poem from my mom. It's called Be Good, Have Fun. I love my soul. To recap, did I get high before this? Probably. Is my sister and her wife also high? Yep, probably made acid for dinner, and that's what they are on. And is my mom high? Yeah, for sure, like that Sublime song. Favorite food? Sausage rolls. Okay, it is huge, and it is true, Kathleen. Let me do my art. I didn't shave this fucking beard off by accident to sit here and chat. I shaved this beard off by accident to be artistic. Here we go. This is called Be Good, Have Fun, and it's the last one. I love my mom so much, and every time she doesn't answer her phone, I worry that she's dead and that her cats, they're like your little brother, are eating her, and I hate it, and I wish she would always answer and please never die. And my little brothers would never eat your still warm body, and why am I even giving that statement so much thought? I know you're getting older, grayer, your face has more wrinkles in it now than it did when I was a little kid, and I thought you were so tall for a mom, and now you don't even come up to my shoulder. You are a tiny pixie mom who dresses nice and has a nice face and a nice smile and a nice way about you, and I wish you'd find a nice man in real life or on the internet and he was good to you, and I liked him, and my little sister liked him, and you guys could grow old together and move out of your little apartment that always kind of smells like my little brother's litter box, and you went out a little bit more and saw how great you are, because that's all I see when I look at you or look at photos of you or even picture you in my head. And I know you do not need a man to be happy. I'm not fucking stupid, and I'm cool if you're cool. I just hope that you're cool all the time and you are not lonely in the suburbs watching your shows, smoking weed with my little brothers, and sometimes maybe going to the casino with your girlfriend Ronnie, and you guys should really just be gay and take care of each other. I'm pretty sure that's science and that's how it works, and just make sure you're both always so cool. And I'm so proud of you for booking a trip to Las Vegas together, because it's so much better than the shitty casinos in Northern Ontario, Canada. I'm so proud of you for being such a good single mom when we were younger. I'm so proud and I'm so thankful. I am so proud and I'm so thankful, and I should really make more of an effort to take the bus north to you. And you like going to the Chinese buffet when I come up, because when we were kids and did not have a lot of money, it felt like the richest thing in the world to eat as much as you wanted to. Get free refills on Diet Coke. You love hearing about what I'm up to and always ask if I have any shows coming up on weekends. And are they on weekends so you can stay out a little bit late and maybe have a drink before taking public transit back home, because you won't drive at night or on highways or in the city, even though buses take fucking forever. And you listen to your little iPod that we got you, and you probably do little mom dances with your little mom hands and your little mom feet. And you always come to see my stupid, too loud, shitty bands play. And you're a very good mom. And your mom and dad were the best grandparents I could have ever hope for, and I wish they weren't dead so fucking much right now, because they would fucking love Henrik. And I'm gonna be good like you when Henrik starts pronouncing his R's like W's, but you really need to answer that goddamn phone a little more, okay? Fuck you, mom. No, just kidding. No, not fuck you, mom. Not fuck you, mom. I love you. So yeah, that's that. I ended my poetry reading by saying "fuck you, mom." So I don't know if you guys are super into art like I am, but that's just, I don't know. It's just an art thing. It's just art. I don't know. Do I need to? I don't think I need to explain it. You're all very cool. Okay, so yeah, so that was a bunch of poems, and that was, yes, Little Mom Feet. Thanks for the bedtime poem, Brent's son. I'm very sorry for cursing so much and telling my mom to fuck you. I shouldn't have. That's not a good look for sons and moms, so don't do that, please. Okay, fuck you too. Thanks, Mom. That's nice. Okay, I love everybody. We can talk on FaceTime. We can text. We can call each other. We can do whatever we want, except for be physically close to each other, because we don't want to die. Okay, I love you all, and maybe next time we're gonna see what happens. Maybe next time we just do ghost stories. Would that be fucking sick? I've been thinking about that. Okay, so most important thing, let me know if I'm handsome with my new facial hair length. Second, poems. That's it. COVID 69. Yeah, remember COVID 69. Okay, whoever just joined right now, you are missing it. I don't know, maybe in 2 weeks. Nadine, how's that sound? Okay, so probably ghost stories next time. I think that'd be super fun. I love ghost stories. Okay, I'm rambling a lot. Does your beard match the carpet? I'm gonna call the police. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. I'm shook by Adam's comment. I love you all. Thanks for tuning in. We're all best friends. I really appreciate it, and I hope you had a nice time and be safe. There's no question for me. Can you share the URL for the Ghost Show? I will text it to you, Paul. This is outrageous. Goodbye.